G'day, I'm Adrian Fleming and I'm a geologist and I'm leading Gold Island's charge in Newfoundland to make a gold discovery, a significant gold discovery. The purpose of this video is to review the exploration work we've done during 2021 and 2022 and to talk about what we plan to do this year, 2023. When I joined Gold Island late in 2021, a portfolio of projects had already been acquired in Newfoundland by my colleagues at Power One Capital. And that consisted of 8 properties. 7 were quite early stage or grassroots, and 1 had had some previous work. That was the Burton Prospect, some drilling in 2012, which had returned grades of 29 meters at 0.7 gram per ton, which is not a bad start. So the goal of our work for the last 16 months has been to look at all 8 properties, do comprehensive exploration work, and decide which of those properties we felt were prospective and which were not. So by the end of last year, 22, we had achieved that goal, and we were able to say to our vendor, 4 of the properties we don't believe will make it. They're not going to present us with drill targets in the near term, so we're handing them back to you. That 22 and 21 work consisted of some 17,000 soil samples, 400 rock samples, lots of prospecting on the ground, and all of the other things that you do in modern day gold exploration. We're now at the point where we have 4 properties to focus on. And 2 of those are somewhat more interesting than the other 2. The Burton prospects in particular are at the point where it would be justified to commit to drilling. And to do it in the summer would be unreasonably expensive because it's helicopter supported. So it would make sense not to drill at Burton until the winter of next year, 2024. The other highly ranked property is called Hampton. Now at Hampton, of all those 17,000 soil samples, the best soil geochemical results and gold grades came from 2 clusters of samples at Hampton. And we then decided to follow that up with till sampling. We did till sampling on 1 kilometre centres, sent those samples to overburden drilling. They separate out the gold grains, they count the gold grains, and they look at the shapes of the gold grains. The shape of those gold grains gives you some idea of how close you might be to the source of the gold mineralization. And interestingly, 2 of the till samples with anomalous numbers of gold grains and good shapes were exactly coincidental with the 2 areas of anomalous gold in soil samples. That's very encouraging. Additionally, Hampton illustrates the same characteristics as the other major new gold discoveries in Newfoundland. And that is, you've got structural control, a major fault running down through the property, and the right age rocks. So we're quite excited about the programs going forward, which we plan to carry out in this year, 2023. So to start off with drone magnetics at both Hampton and Burton, because the historic airborne geophysical data, magnetic data, is fairly coarse spaced, and we need to get much better precision on where those potentially mineralized structures might lie. At Hampton, more soil sampling, more prospecting, and more till sampling, and then potentially RAB drilling and core drilling. The other 2 prospects means that not sure we need to do more work on those, but they're still fairly early stage. What is my vision of where we take Gold Island this year in 2023? We've got $4.7 million in the bank. We've got plenty of money to do a good quality program of exploration on these properties, but I want to move this year more quickly to core drilling, and I don't think our properties are ready to core drill this year. So we're looking at other opportunities in Newfoundland. A number of companies are working there. Some of them have properties that they're focused on, and their second priority properties they don't have money or time to go to, and they would be a good fit for us. So part of our strategy is perhaps we farm into somebody else's ground that takes us quickly to drill. The other important goal for 2023 is that we're still private, and I want to take this company public during this calendar year. Thank you.